This pochard was a nice surprise. The last time we had one at the Avenue was about 3 or 4 years ago. I remember in my early teens out bird watching, pochards were everywhere, and not just ones and twos, but in 10s, 20s, 30s. Just don't seem to get them as much anymore. Teal, along with other ducks, start their courtship really early on in the year. Theory has it if they can get the hustle and bustle of finding a mate over with now, by the time they reach their breeding grounds they can get on with the important task of raising a family. Here, 2 males are really trying hard to impress the females that are watching close by. I'm not sure if it's working or not. These 2 females seem far more interested in finding a meal. At last it's worked. This male has found himself a partner. But a little bit of last minute preening won't do any harm.
The colour on that teal's wing when it's preening itself as it reads. Preening, it's getting a flash of that green on its wings, beautiful.
We settle down to watch this tufted duck feeding. This also gives Fergus a chance to bring his records up to date.
What?
How many goldfish?
There weren't many, there were only about 5 I think.
Chaffinch. How many?
There are 2. Hooch after somebody.
Next door to Coop, the always aggravated.
Another early morning start and time to set out the nets again. When you get to see birds this close, you spot things that in the field you'd never see.
Beautiful.
I love it, it's fantastic.
Picking up the pinky tinge on viewfinder.
Yeah, no, it didn't bite me, we were just racing right back. Right, L45.
Ah! We're going to hit 70, I think.
Yes, it looks like it.
An individually numbered ring is placed on one of the bird's legs. Other details such as the wing length, the age of the bird, and whether it's a male or a female are also noted.
6234419. X623419.
Zero.
Like a blackbird.
Yeah, there was another one. There might be a new one. Yours is a female.
male reed bunting.
Mine's a 5 female.
Tail
1 to 8.
very, very worn. Indicates last year's.
But it is speckled, yeah. 72.
Look at that one. Gorgeous male bullfinch. Beautiful. And away she goes.
I spotted this chaffinch taking a drink from this pool of water. There were other birds in the bushes to the back of the pool. I thought they were waiting their turn for a drink, but they'd got other ideas. It was bath time. Time to get those feathers nice and clean. Like myself, Ron is a volunteer warden on the avenue. One of his duties is looking after the cattle. When winters are particularly harsh like this last one, the cattle need supplementary feeding. Ron has been coming out in all sorts of weathers to make sure that the cattle are okay. Ron normally lays out hay, but every now and then they get a treat of some cattle nuts. But Ron has to watch his back, because they do like these things.
Job well done, Ron. Job well done. That's a missile thrush, Ron.
You know, I had a missile thrush down here yesterday.
Missile thrushes, there's 3 of them.
I had 1.
So it's January the 16th, 2011, and this is actually the first time I managed to get down here. Seen quite a bit so far actually, filled up the feeders too. Seen stuff like waxwing.
And at last, the elusive waxwings. Not the best shots that you ever want to see, but it was really nice to see these birds again. Fantastic. And these gorgeous long-tailed tits. It's so nice that so many have made it through this really harsh winter. Some other birds, like the house sparrow, are waiting their turn to get to the feeders, but none of them will challenge this guy. Birds like this male great spotted woodpecker are very territorial, and he won't let anybody get near this feeder until he's had his share.
We're going to walk again in a minute. Walk down that river.
As I was watching the birds on the table, this weasel jumped out. It's got something in its mouth. I think it's a vole. It's nice to see. We get a quick glimpse of this green woodpecker. And then this gold crest. Really hard to film. Never sits still. With then spot this lone fieldfare. It's a winter visitor and a beautiful bird. This carrion crow is looking for food in the short grass. It's looking for invertebrates. I think this one's just found a pillbug. We get good numbers of snipe through the winter. These two are feeding in the short grass of the duck marsh meadow. They breed not too far away in the Peak District and have a wonderful display flight. We're hoping one day to see that above the avenue. Along with all the extra water from the melting snow this winter came large pieces of debris. This got snagged up and started to form dams on the river. Our job this month was to clear away the rubbish and let the river Rother run freely once more.
They're not that difficult when you actually get into it.
Sometimes you can just have a nose all about it.
Up down a little bit.
Bob. Six, keep pulling, George. Rob. Pull in.
I've got this. Are you ready, Paul?
Short in the road.
One bit of advice though, when stepping into a river, even with waders on, check the depth first. This water was bloody freezing.
He's so dry. I'll do anything to bloody help you. I'm glad it was you, not me anyway.
It was deep, that one.
On video as well.
Yeah.
Looks like somebody's appreciated our efforts. Every year squirrels and woodpeckers cause damage to the bird boxes. These need to be sorted quickly before breeding season starts. This is a caddisfly larva. It's crawling on the underside of the ice. One of the best things about a sunny winter's day like this is that sometimes the birds start singing and it reminds you that spring is just around the corner. I can't wait.